Kamikochi is a mountain resort located in Nagano. The beautiful scenery surrounded by Japan's Alps mountain attracts many international visitors too. As it's the center of Honshu Island of Japan, it's also a location easy to put in your itinerary. However, Kamikochi is a place you might want to have some good planning before visit, because things work a little differently here. Also, there are similar things you might want to know to enjoy this mountain resort more. So today I'd like to go for a one-night trip and show you a snapshot of Kamikochi, so you can get some hint if it's a place you like to visit. Also, by watching this video, you'll find out how to get to Kamikochi and what you might want to know when you visit there, so you can do the same travel as me or better than me. Now let's go to Kamikochi. Similar things you might want to know about visiting Kamikochi that are different from other tourist destinations in Japan. You can enter Kamikochi only from April 27th to November 15th. In winter, the area is closed due to heavy snow, and hotels and bus routes are also closed. Technically speaking, you can go there during the winter, but only on foot. Not something recommended for general tourists. Another important thing to know is private cars are not allowed in Kamikochi to protect the environment, and individual tourists can only enter by bus or flat rate taxi. Almost 7 in Shinjuku Station bus terminal. I'm taking bus to Takayama and change in the middle. The easiest route to go to Kamikochi from Tokyo is by highway bus. Buses run daily from Shinjuku Station to Kamikochi, and buses that leave Shinjuku Station in the morning arrive Kamikochi in early afternoon, and night buses that depart at night arrive at Kamikochi around 5 a.m. This bus fills up quickly and it gets almost impossible to book during the peak season. In that case, we recommend taking the bus from Shinjuku to Takayama, get off at Hirayu bus stop, and transfer to the bus to Kamikochi. It only takes 30 minutes more compared with the direct bus. With my timing of booking, the bus price to Kamikochi was almost the double of the bus going to Hirayu, so even with the shuttle bus from Hirayu to Kamikochi, I could save 3,500 yen or so per person, so I decided to take this one. This bus has big leg rooms. Also, if you are traveling solo and you don't want anyone next to your seat, you can also book that seat with discounted price. In case you can't take a bus for a long time, you can take the train to Matsumoto. You can take the National Park Liner, which is you need a reservation, or Matsumoto Electric Railway to Shinshimashima Station and change to another bus. I returned to Matsumoto this way by train, so I'll explain later. You can also access from Takayama on the west side. If you don't like buses and don't want to take a long bus ride, it might be a best idea to access from Takayama side. It's also a mountain route, but it's a little shorter than going to Matsumoto side. There is no direct bus route from Takayama to Kamikochi. The only bus route having a direct access to inside Kamikochi is from Shinjuku Station, Shibuya Station, and Nagano Station, and from Osaka Station via Kyoto Station. The bus has clean toilets, but it also has 2 breaks on the way. So unless weather is bad, I think it's a good idea to get off the bus and walk around. Tsuwako service area. The great thing about the buses is stop several times so you can enjoy the scenery like this, and you can enjoy the rest time is usually around 10 minutes or 20 minutes, so if you didn't understand, maybe you might want to check the time with the driver and come back in time. After getting off expressway at Matsumoto, the bus enters a mountain route from Nagano to Gifu with many curves. As the altitude increased, the color of trees gradually started to change. The direct bus goes directly to Kamikochi, but my bus goes straight to Takayama. The bus enters Awa Tunnel that leads to Gifu Prefecture, and as soon as you exit the tunnel, the bus stops at Hirayu bus terminal. There is also a break time here, so you don't have to worry that you missed the bus stop. Hirayu is a rest area and also a bus hub to transfer to Kamikochi and Shinhotaka Ropeway. In the walking distance from Hirayu bus stop, there is a Hirayu no Mori, which is a large hot spring facility that you can enjoy natural hot springs. You can also stay at the lodge for reasonable price with plans including 2 meals. In case you cannot find any hotels in Kamikochi or looking for a budget choice, Hirayu no Mori is a great option. I've stayed here twice, but it's more Japanese hot springs experience you can get. At Hirayu, I transferred to the bus to Kamikochi. The tickets for the shuttle bus from here you can purchase at the ticket vending machine in front of the bus stop. Finally, my first time Kamikochi. The bus stops at 3 locations within Kamikochi. The first one is at Taishoike Pond. Next one is Kamikochi Teikoku Hotel Mae, which means in front of the Imperial Hotel. And the final stop, Kamikochi Bus Terminal. More than half of the passengers on the bus got off at Taishoike Pond bus stop. It seems the route walking from Taishoike Pond to Kappabashi Bridge and take the bus from the Kamikochi bus terminal is a popular itinerary, especially for visitors coming to Kamikochi in a day trip. Taishoike Pond is located near the entrance of Kamikochi, and the main attractions of Kamikochi extend north from here. Here, let me explain major location names that you hear often in Kamikochi and where they are located. Tashiro Bridge is near the Kamikochi Imperial Hotel, and Kappabashi Bridge is considered to be the center of Kamikochi. There are several hotels on both sides of the bridge, and there is a Kamikochi bus terminal nearby. To the north, the trail continues to Myojinbashi Bridge, Tokusawa, and Yoko. Yoko is the end of the hiking route, and going further from there, you need a full equipment of mountain gears. The official site says it takes about 50 minutes from Taishoike Pond to Kappabashi Bridge and 50 to 60 minutes from Kappabashi Bridge to Myojinbashi, and from Kappabashi Bridge to Yoko is about 3 hours, and you only can go on foot. This is the time it takes in case you keep walking, so in case you take a rest, it might take longer. Yes, first of all, when visiting Kamikochi, you need to draw a clear line on your position. Kamikochi is also a station for climbing Japanese Alps, so some travelers come here fully equipped with mountain climbing gear, while some travelers arrive casually with suitcases for sightseeing or relaxing. With all that information mixed in, I saw tourists from abroad with big suitcases looked puzzled between Taishoike Pond and Tashiro Bridge. So in case you have a big suitcases, you might want to either live in your hotel or have it delivered to the next hotel first. This is also very important, but the route you can walk with suitcases or with wheelchair is only between Kappabashi Bridge and Tashiro Bridge near Imperial Hotel. So when you go to Kamikochi, you might want to see the right information for you. I wanted to leave my luggage at the hotel, so I headed to Kamikochi bus terminal first, which is the last stop. The bus arrived at Kamikochi bus terminals. Hikers and mountain climbers get off here and head to the north to the Alps trails. The bus terminal was crowded with visitors leaving Kamikochi. When you leave Kamikochi, you need to make reservation of the bus, so make sure you go to the counter and book the return bus, or book online from your phone. Now 12:30, I left Shinjuku 7, so it took 5 hours and 30 minutes. I didn't really get tired because the bus from Shinjuku to Hirayu had a lot of space and stopped twice. The temperature here is about 10 degrees lower than that of Matsumoto. You might always want to carry something extra layers in your bag. By the bus terminal, I changed to the trekking shoes from regular shoes, but it was unnecessary if you only walk around Kappabashi Bridge. The official site says between Kappabashi and Taishoike Pond, you can walk around with sneakers, but farther from there, trekking shoes that protect your foot are recommended. We arrived at the bus terminal, so we walked to Kappabashi Bridge first. Near the bus terminal, there's a Kappa Bridge. Kappa Bridge is probably the most iconic scenery of Kamikochi that are often described as a symbol of Kamikochi. It's the point you can see the beautiful Hotaka Mountain over the Azusa River. One of the peaks you see, Hotaka Mountain, is the third highest mountain in Japan, following Mount Fuji and Kitadake. The Northern Alps, official name Hida Mountains, is a tall mountain range lying in the west of Nagano. Along the mountain, there are similar points that you can get closer to the mountains, such as Alpen route going through Toyama to Nagano, Kurobe Gorge, and there are many ski resorts in Hakuba that operates gondola in summer season too. This one I went the following day, so I'll explain in another video. This is the other side of the bridge, Kamikochi rest station, and I think that is the Park Lodge where I'm staying today. Today I'm staying at a hotel called Park Lodge by Gosenjaku Hotel. I was going to walk to Myojin-bashi Bridge, but I realized I cannot make it in time before sunset, so I decided to keep that for my next trip and enjoy the view around the Kappa Bridge for today. Before I go to Kamikochi, I thought the view gets better and better if you go deeper into the mountain, but the view from the trails gets blocked by the mountains and the forest after passing by the campsite near the Kappa Bridge. So depends on your favor and physical condition, you can decide how far you go and which part of Kamikochi you walk. It's about 1,500 meters altitude, so it's very cold here. If you don't have time and cannot explore much, I personally recommend the area between Taisho-ike Pond and Kappa Bridge. After all, there seems to be nothing better than the view from Kappa Bridge. The trees are still holding almost falling yellow leaves and that are illuminated by the setting sun. It was shining like gold. There are some hotels that you can stay inside Kamikochi. I made a reservation about 3 days before my stay. It cost about 17,000 yen per person, including 2 meals. And the rooms are Japanese-style room, which are average but clean and comfortable. There is no shower room in the room, but there is a public bath. Kamikochi doesn't have many hot springs, and there are only 2 hot springs hotels near Tashiro Bridge. Hotels in Kamikochi can be very busy during the peak season, so in case you like to stay in Kamikochi, you might want to check during the winter season. For the Park Lodge I stayed, they start accepting reservation on November 15th for the next summer. It was a reasonable plan for Kamikochi, but I was pleasantly surprised by the dinner buffet that are full with local Nagano foods. Shikanik no musaka, Venezuela, Shinshu salmon no marina. This is the shrimp, maitake mushrooms korokke, soft shrimp, and nijimatsu no ageta yatsu, very good. Domin roasted chicken and lots of mushrooms, and salmon, and beef. The benefit of staying in Kamikochi is you can enjoy the Kamikochi at night after all the day visitors left. So it's 5:45 a.m. in the morning, and I see the moon there. And I'd like to walk to the south side to the Tashiro Bridge. So the rock in Kamikochi is very fragile, so usually rock doesn't break until it goes to the ocean, like this powdery, but it breaks into really small white powder in Kamikochi. So that's why water looks so beautiful in Kamikochi. I went back to eat breakfast and made a reservation to catch the 10:47 bus from in front of Taishoike Pond. Reservations are required for the return bus. After checking out, I started to walk to Taishoike Pond. Now I checked out the hotel and I'd like to walk to Taishoike and take a bus from there back to Matsumoto City in Nagano. As I got closer to the Taishoike, I started to pass by visitors arriving at Kamikochi this day, walking from Taishoike Pond. Little by little, it's disappearing. I arrived at the Taishoike Pond. Taishoike Pond is actually new in history. In 1915, which was year 4 of Taisho period, Mount Yakidake erupted, and the flow of debris dammed the Azusa River, and the pond that formed there was named Taishoike Pond from the era name. So I get on the bus from Taisho Pond to Shinshimashima Station on the way to Matsumoto. Some buses you cannot get on from here, like Saoyaka Shinshu, that goes to Tokyo directly. So in that case, you have to take from Kamikochi bus terminal. So the bus to Shinshimashima and the Hirayu Onsen that I took on the way to Kamikochi stops here. Taxi is flat rate and 4,000 yen to Sawando area and 4,500 yen to Hirayu Onsen area. The bus I made a reservation arrived on time. That is my bus. At last, the bus going out of Kamikochi needs a reservation, but there is no direct bus to Matsumoto, so I have to change at Shinshimashima Station to the local train. So it might be convenient to leave to Takayama side or take direct bus to Nagano or Tokyo and Kyoto. When I made a bus reservation, I already purchased a ticket to Matsumoto, so I just showed the screen to the station staff and they gave me the paper tickets for the train. You need a paper ticket when you leave Matsumoto Station, so make sure you keep it. I hope you could get a snapshot of what Kamikochi is like and how to get to Kamikochi. If you have been there and if you know something I don't know, I appreciate if you could share with everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a great trip to Japan. Have a great week until the next video.